Instead of being honest with the American people, President Biden has claimed since the 2020 election that his family has not received money from China. That was a lie in 2020, and he continues to lie to the American people now.
Well, that was Republican James Comer there, labelling Joe Biden a liar who hasn't been honest with the American people since even before he won the presidential election. Republicans on the House Oversight Committee have been working to investigate the Biden family's business dealings since the GOP won power of the House at the November midterm elections. This particular probe has now led to a 36-page memo that details bank statements that allegedly showed Hunter Biden helped the family collect $10 million in transactions from China and Romania. This was all allegedly happening while Joe Biden was serving as the vice president under the Obama administration. Hunter Biden's business deals have been at the centre of scandal as his discarded laptop revealed various partnerships with Ukrainian and Chinese companies. While Joe Biden continued to claim during the 2020 presidential campaign and afterwards that he has no knowledge of his son's business deals, nor has his family ever done business with China. James Comer is the chairman of the House Oversight Committee and claims the Biden family have pocketed $10 million from foreign nationals and their companies. This includes both then VP Joe Biden and Hunter receiving $1 million allegedly from a Romanian national. The memo alleges that the Bidens and their associates' activities in Romania represent a scheme to peddle influence from 2015 to 2017. According to James Comer, this money stopped coming from the Romanian national after Joe Biden left the vice presidency. Mr. Comer also said $16 million were found in wire transfers over 6 months sent to 5 different bank accounts held by Hunter. The memo also reiterates allegations James Comer has already made about Hunter Biden and 2 or 3 other relatives receiving $1.3 million from a Chinese energy company. Now, while all of this has been claimed, there is no evidence that any of these business deals violated any laws, but it does call into question the president's claims of not having done business with these foreign companies. The White House dismissed the memo as yet another political stunt. Congressman Comer has a history of playing fast and loose with the facts and spreading baseless innuendo while refusing to conduct his so-called investigations with legitimacy. And Democrats on the House Oversight Committee called the memo unfounded accusations against President Biden and his family based on cherry-picked and misleading information about banking documents. Now, one of the more interesting things to come out of the Biden's alleged scandals today is the fact that James Comer and Republicans on the House Oversight Committee had their subpoena denied by the FBI. Congressman Comer gave the FBI a deadline of May 10th to hand over a document that the Bureau allegedly had in its possession. This so-called document allegedly linked Joe Biden to a criminal scheme where he took money from a foreign country in exchange for sharing government policy decisions. This too allegedly took place while he was serving as the vice president. Republican Senator Chuck Grassley and Congressman James Comer alleged last week that a whistleblower informed them the document details an arrangement involving an exchange of money for policy decision. James Comer wrote in a statement, "The information provided by a whistleblower raises concerns that then Vice President Biden allegedly engaged in a bribery scheme with a foreign national. The American people need to know if President Biden sold out the United States of America to make money for himself. Senator Grassley and I will seek the truth to ensure accountability for the American people." However, the FBI has now responded to the 2 Republican subpoena request, basically saying no, they will not be handing over such a document, nor did they provide an answer to whether the document even exists. The statement from the FBI read, "Even confirming the fact of the existence or non-existence of an investigation or particular piece of investigative information can risk these serious harms, which is why it is and has long been standard practice for law enforcement agencies to decline to confirm or deny such a fact. Thus, your request for a single FD 1023 report that you say includes a precise description of an alleged criminal scheme risks the harms that our confidentiality rules protect against." And of course, James Comer wasn't happy with that response, telling Fox News Digital that it is clear from the FBI's response that the unclassified record the Oversight Committee subpoenaed exists, but they are refusing to provide it to the committee. "We've asked the FBI to not only provide this record, but to also inform us what it did to investigate these allegations. The FBI has failed to do both. The FBI's position is trust, but you aren't allowed to verify. That is unacceptable. We plan to follow up with the FBI and expect compliance with the subpoena."